We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating. From the plantation, we built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating. From the plantation, we built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating. From the plantation, we built the whole nation. We are the foundation, bulletproof the hating. From the plantation, we built the whole nation.
Yeah, what's good, Foundational family? Here's more exclusive footage that I took down to rally for reparations down in DC last weekend. We got more Rizza Islam, Afro Elite, and a special guest performance by the hip-hop legend himself, Big Daddy Kane. Hope you all enjoy. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Channel Rizza.
The other side of reparations, but we have to be mindful now that at this point, when I see the fact that Ukraine has now been offered and confirmed to be given a $50 billion contract stimulus loan by G7, the group of seven, and was heavily encouraged by the United States. Did you hear about that? Oh, did you hear about that? You mean to tell me they have money in the budget for somebody all the way over there in a nation that we shouldn't be involved in the first place? Who are fighting against their own brethren, kin, and cousins that belongs to them. Oh, we're talking about Russia. Why are you over there? America, is your involvement in Ukraine a humanitarian effort or your ability to wash money? Some of you know what I'm talking about. Look, all the drug dealers said, ooh. I'm just playing, I'm going to insult y'all like that. The United States has investments in over 15 pharmaceutical companies in the Ukraine. A number of them were involved in making the COVID vaccination. Anthony Fauci has multiple investments in the Ukraine. Is it making more sense to you now? They find ways to wash their money and come back and get it over here. As if, oh, we're helping people. They don't give a damn about no Ukrainian. Just the same as they don't care about the Palestinian people. When people say free Palestine, I agree. I just say free black people first. Or even simultaneously. But the point is, stop jumping over there before you handle business here. Some of you weird Negroes talking about, brother, you ain't talking about Palestine enough. What are you talking about? I don't hear not one of you doing nothing in the community for our people anywhere. You do nothing. Get the hell off the computer. Stop being so scared and get your feet dirty. Get your elbows dirty. Find your place where you fit. Brothers, we need more soldiers in the street to do domestic policing so that we can take care of our community, because I don't trust in, you know what I'm talking about. Respectfully, I don't. I respect those who do the right thing, but at the same time, we have enough soldiers in our community to police ourselves. Would you agree? The difference is we have to pay for our protection. Because let's be very clear. Thank you to the two people who said yes. Not like, hey, brother. Yes. Yes. How many of you go to work for free? No, raise your hand, please. Raise your hand. I just want to see you lying. If you want your protection within our community, we have to pour money into community pots for our protection. This way, we don't need domestic terrorists coming and occupying our neighborhoods. But if we don't do something about it for ourselves, we can't argue with them for coming in and doing what they do. Do you hear me? See how it gets quiet when we gotta do something? Why are you so soft now? This is the stuff I'm talking about. This enemy watches every response, and they look at our psychological reaction to determine, oh, that nigga ain't gonna do nothing. She ain't gonna do nothing. Nope, he ain't gonna do nothing about that either. Pay attention. Next point here. For those who said, well, many of your people were not alive during the time of the transatlantic slave trade, Jim Crow, and all of the horrific things that happened to your people where they were giving your children to alligators and cutting off body parts and having them as party favors after picnics. And they were peeling our skin, making them into pillows and chair covers. All the stuff that you've done to us, you raped us, you robbed us, bug-breaking farms. A lot of you today are applauding brothers being bug-broken. Sisters, I'm going to talk to you in a second. This situation that has continued to perpetuate as of right now is the same situation. They just do it in a different way. So right now, what are we looking at? How is it that the artists, the athletes, The big bankers and black celebrities in particular. How did you allow this government to encourage you to push for the mass experimentation on your people over the last 3 years? I'm going right there. You mean to tell me that we don't deserve reparations for back then? All right, let's go to right now. You experimented on our people, and you encouraged us to go and vax that thing up. You encouraged us to go get a piece of chicken for a shot, to go get a lobster dinner for a shot. Out here in Washington State to go get some joints for jabs. You gave us free 30 minutes for a prostitute if we took a shot. If we were in jail, you gave us free conjugal visits for 30 minutes with a woman of our choosing. You did all of this just for us to turn around and find out that everything we knew to be true. It is affecting the reproductive system. It is affecting the heart and nervous system. It is affecting all parts of the damn body. Now, for those of you who took it, don't feel like I'm coming at you. I'm talking to the artists who pushed it. Yes, we have a responsibility, but let's be very clear. Our people are impressionable. We love who we love, we trust who we trust. Is that right? Brother Rizza up here, okay, I would say some of you do trust what I have to say. And if you feel the same way about certain artists and celebrities, when they say go out here and take that shot, brother, some of you went and did it. I understand. That's why I'm not talking to you entirely. I have to address them because the biggest issue that we have now is we don't want to hold nobody accountable. Cancel culture, cancel culture. You ain't canceled this enemy yet. But you want to sit here and argue when we want to hold certain artists accountable. If they push the shot, we must hold them accountable. Hundreds of millions of people, our people, and then over 5 billion on the planet took at least one dose of this. You're too damn tolerant. I'm going to say it again. You're too tolerant. Other nations will make examples of their people. You see how quiet you got? It's real. And if they don't get held accountable, I don't give a damn what none of them have to say. This is why some of you ain't having it on your platform, but you have that devil Fauci on there. I'm going to say it again. Many of you have that open devil who pushed AZT that was killing people dealing with AIDS back in the 80s and 90s. The same devil who was experimenting on dogs and other human beings with this shot and other shots, and he has now been brought in front of the U.S. House Committee at least 5 times and walked back every damn thing he said. Did you hear what I just said to you? I know y'all didn't watch the 3-hour interview. I know you didn't watch it. This bastard literally walked back everything. Well, I didn't actually say that. The 6 feet rule, it didn't come about by science. It just happened. That was his actual work. Well, we didn't experiment necessarily. Yes, we did do gain of function, but, I mean, well, the reason why some of you don't have enough energy against his enemy is because it's too hard. But if Fauci was black, y'all be in front of his house right now. And that's the no, can I say it again? If Fauci were a black man, you would be in front of his house right now. You be making music about him, you be doing all kind of crazy stuff. But because he's a white man. And even other white folks say this. Because he's white. Y'all soft. Let me move on, because some of y'all feeling. Get Brother Rizza off the stage. Come take me off the stage. You need to be held accountable too. Because what you fail to realize, and I'm going to say this, I'm speaking to the heart of our people now. Brothers and sisters, all of y'all have a soldier inside of you. These children and those who are right above that age, you have to be mindful that whatever fight we are fighting now, they will inherit. If we don't end it now, they will inherit it. End it now. Say it with me. End it now. End it now. End it now. So another topic is reparations. This has everything to do with it. Just when we talk about responsibility, people get quiet. Let's move on. People who are a part of our reparations happen to be the ADL. I'm talking about people who are involved in this. The Anti-Defamation League. How many of you have heard of that organization? An organization to say they are created to, fight for Jewish people. Okay, I have no problem with that side. But why do you work with the FBI to investigate and help to assassinate my black leaders? Why have you always done this? For over 80 years. The ADL is a part of that. The CDC, the Center for Disease Control, is a part of those who have to be held accountable for reparations. The state of Israel, who send in their military training to train the police officers who domestically abuse us with inhumane tactics, are trained by the Israeli military. You have to be held accountable as well. With the experiment that took place on our people over the last 3 years, guess what, United States government? You owe us reparations for that too. Did y'all hear what I just said? So they say, well, for the past, we don't owe you nothing. What about now? You just injected a biological weapon into my body that you knew, Pfizer, in the trial was going to affect my sperm, my ovaries, my lungs, my brain and nervous system. They knew this in the trial before they released the shots to the public. Did you know that? So that means you intentionally did it, which means you are a murderer. In the court of law. In the court of law. Okay? Y'all with me so far? Certain Arab nations, you are a part of our enslavement. I don't think I was going to go there. Brother Rizza, ain't you a Muslim? Yes. And certain Arab nations, you are a part of our enslavement. You must pay us reparations. Certain African nations. With all due respect, brother, and some of them have apologized, have offered dual citizenship, and a number of other things. We have pulled off that at the same time. The other nations in Africa that were involved, you must pay reparations too. Would you agree? See, we got to play on a roll. If you were involved in this, you can't run now. You all up in the music, you all up in the food, you all up in the family, get up in the reparations. You hear me? Y'all nervous? I hope not. The Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan said that America will be wise to give our people reparations, so that God will consider sparing your destruction. Consider it. Some of y'all don't believe in God, some of y'all call out loud, some of y'all say John, Most High, Jesus, whatever. Whatever God you refer to, that's fine. But the reality is America is under divine judgment. Would you agree? Nations are turning against her. Saudi Arabia has just refused to renew the 50-year agreement for oil with America. Do any of you have any idea of how big that really is? Russia with China. Now their currencies are number one with each other. Are you hearing what I'm saying to you? This thing is not about to last too long. So America, you will be wise, I would say, because other nations have always looked at what you have done to black people. And that's another reason why they don't like dealing with you. So at this point, I would say personally it would be wise for them to give up reparations. Are y'all ready for me to go to the rest of it? You sure? Y'all all right? You strong? We're not just talking, because we will have some marching orders. The CIA, you absolutely, for the assassination of our leaders, when they travel, have to pay us or be involved in reparations. This is a, this is a class action lawsuit. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Are you sure? Raise your hand if you are a lawyer or know of a lawyer. You paralegal? Anybody? See, we need more lawyers. Y'all hear what I'm saying? See, I'm making sure I'm asking this question to make sure we're getting it, because at this point now, once we get done talking about it, we gotta put our feet to the ground and start making moves on it. So let's go to the next part here. BRICS, as we already know, Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa, they have added the United Arab Emirates, they have added other nations. They are coming for the #1 spot. Why does that matter to you? Why does that matter to us? Because the dollar is already going down. So the U.S. government, I believe, is going to wait for it to almost be completely unusable and then want to cut the check. Some of y'all got it like, damn, that makes sense. Hence the reason why we ain't got too much time. See, some of you are celebrating Pride Month. Pride. You're celebrating Pride. Some of you don't think reparations is possible, but you believe changing your gender is. Losing your damn mind. Going against everything scientific and logical. Oh, black people never do reparations. Here, chop this off. So the trans community, you know I'm speaking the truth. And trust me, if you run up, you will be dealt with as who you are. With love, I say that to you, but I've seen some of y'all get beside yourself. If it applies, it applies. If it don't, hey, leave it alone. And I say that to the entire LGBTQ plus or whatever community. We have family who are part of that, we get that. But since when has that become a damn nationality? When has that become something of a nationhood? How is that flag tied to the U.S. flag? You know what that means when it's tied together? That means that is a declarized or declared nation. Which means from the top of this nation, as they put the damn flag on 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, they hung it right on the front of the White House. Which means the United States government is saying, this is the nationality. We're not American, we're LGBTQ rainbow. And other nations are laughing at us. And they're saying, yeah, you're men and women, right? All right, y'all, let's start training. Let's start training. You're men and women, right? You got the weapons ready? You got that? You're men and women, right? You don't understand foreign policy. You understand how people look over here. So when a brother said you need to start training, what does that mean? Get off the damn computer. Be honest with yourself. Start getting in the gym. Do your calisthenics. Train in martial arts, boxing. Whatever the hell you're going to do. But know that whatever happens over there will happen here. We're almost done. Y'all hear me? Giving black people reparations will automatically boost the economy. Would you agree? Let's break this down real quick. I think Dave Chappelle had a skit on this. But the brother said, reparations has been granted to black people by the United States government. Hundreds of billions, a couple trillion. Yeah, trillion. Sounds like some trillions, right? Say trillion. Say trillion. You're like, brother, I just can't say it. I don't believe it. Say trillion. He said reparations was given to black people. What happened? All of our people paid all the phone bills, paid all the rent. But no, y'all, it's funny, but it's real. And where did that money go? Right back into the economy. And in the stick, they said, man, the recession is over. The U.S. government now is all good. There's no more debt. Y'all like, brother, man, no, really, that's how that goes. It's actually that simple because our people, we have this habit to go and spend money on all kinds of things. But the reality is if you're spending in this nation, it's going to get back into the economy some way, somehow. At this point, the United States government is over $33 trillion in debt. And it's still counting. Now, I said over 33 because it's definitely way more than that. So as we're looking at it, be mindful of the fact that although it will boost the economy, the reality is, which economy are you trying to boost? Supporting black-owned business is not something that you just say. Raise your hand if you're a black-owned business. If you have one, raise your hand. That's what I'm talking about. Brother Rizza Islam has a black-owned business. All of my employees are black men and black women. And 3 teenagers. Did you hear what I just said to you? Who I do business with, black folks and white folks. Feel free to buy all of what you want to buy. That's fine. You can buy it, but my employees are black folks. Y'all hear me? Okay, so we want to be soft because we want to the next part of this here. The reality is many of us are afraid, which is why we have all the smoke for each other and not this open enemy. Some of us don't think that we will even survive if we push hard enough for what it is that we deserve. How many of you know someone that did not believe, but when they started to believe and they kept putting it there, it happened, whatever it was in their life. We have to have belief that this will work. Some of y'all are tired as hell, and I understand. Some of you don't even want to be a part of this. You are comfortable. I'm going to say this really quick again about those who are local politicians. If you do not do what our people need for you to do, are y'all ready for this? Are you sure? So y'all gonna carry this out. If you're local, specify local politician, does not do what they promised you they would do if they were to get elected, you must hold them accountable. You must ostracize them. You must make an example out of them. Now, I'm not saying put your hands on them per se. Okay. What I'm saying is make it very well known and obvious that if we have sellouts that they do not win. Did you hear what I just said to you? Don't get soft now. I done called out many of them to their face and told them straight up, if you sell us out again, you will not be able to come to us to get the people off of you. Did you hear what I just said? Damn, y'all think the business cooler now. You should be coming hard. Y'all like, man, but all right, calm down. Sister, how tired are you of dealing with this? How tired are you of dealing with all this? Brothers, how tired are you of dealing with this? Are you tired enough to stop killing each other? Are you tired enough to stop patronizing other businesses and organizations and completely focusing on your own? Are you tired enough to stand up against those who try to attack you and let them know you ain't coming over here to stop what we got going? Stay over there, leave us the hell alone. Are you tired enough to demand and then follow it up with action and strategy and organized movement? This is not something we just saying. Some of y'all like, I've heard it already, brother. I heard it all. But why the hell have you done it, brother? Stop with that. I've heard it all before. You ain't did nothing to activate on these words. If we haven't done it, then that's why we got to keep saying it, keep saying it. Big difference, I will tell you this. If we want politicians to do what we say, we have to buy them. Some of y'all don't like that. I'm going to say it one more time for those of you who spend so much money on chicken and Jordans and all that damn stuff you're not supposed to spend money on. If you want a politician to do for you, you got to buy it. Well, the reason that's illegal. Say that to AIPAC. Say that to all the congresspersons who get paid by pharmaceuticals and oil companies and all these other companies. They get bought and they walk up with, what do they call it? Lobbyists. And people will say, listen, hey, we got $1 billion to get you in there. But all you have to do is sign on the dotted line and you will be doing A, B, C, D, E, F for our people. And you can get this check. That's how it's done. You know how it's not done? I'm tired of marching, y'all. I'm very serious. How many of you have $1 that you can contribute to a candidate who you know is going to do something for us? $1. I'm not running for nothing, so it ain't the punchline. I'm running for no way, not no. But that's the kind of commitment we need. Brother Rizza, have you done it? Yes, I have. I'm not going to tell you which politicians, because I don't need them folks going after them. But I have contributed financially to 2 politicians, got them in office, and they have helped to do so much for the community. Y'all should clap for that. Brother, all y'all doing is talking. No. That's the truth of it. It's just certain moves that some of us make, we cannot make them publicly. Because this government, as you know, will do their best to prevent it from happening. Do y'all hear me? Some of us are too damn loud. If you know something that you can do to help our people to build, sometimes we do not have to promote it every damn way. Would you agree? All right, I'm almost done. Y'all, I'm almost done. Point number 4, what the Muslims want, deals with the descendants of slaves, and that is land. Say land. Say land. Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and the Honorable Farrakhan have talked about this for years and years. Point number 7 deals with equal justice and equal employment. Raise your hand again if you have a black-owned business. Do you employ your own? Yes. I'm going to mention this as well for some of you who may have others employed. Black folk, you have to be employable. My brother Rizza, calm down, brother. Stop smoking when you're on the clock. Stop drinking when you're on post. Stop being on your phone when you're supposed to be watching for vital information. Stop playing games with our people and get mad when you get fired and you say, see, our people trying to keep us down. No, you keep your damn self down. We have to increase in our discipline. Would you agree? Point number 7 deals with, point number 8, pardon me, of what the Muslims want, deals with exempt us from taxation. All right, you learned something. I'm broke. Yes, you did. It's on the back of every Final Call newspaper. You see a brother with them, grab them. It says it there. These are demands. Did you hear what I said? This is our people. I know it says what the Muslims want. This is for our people, what we want as a people. And other people have already gotten that. Next point I want to mention here is, so that we can make sure we understand, California has already introduced a bill where they are looking at $800 billion going towards the descendants of slaves. People are foundational black Americans here in America, specifically California. Did y'all hear about that? In California, it's a big if, but if California passes this, do you know what that will do to the rest of the United States? California is known as that type of state that when something gets passed, it has a heavy influence over how other states pass laws. $800 billion in California is pretty decent. They're saying that it's roughly $1.2 million per person who was a foundational black American whose ancestors were killed, etc., raped, robbed on plantations. That's the start. Would you agree? Give a round of applause. But at the same time, they did something weird a couple days ago where they started taking down U-turn signs. You heard about this? Yeah, exactly. Because the LGBT are saying that a U-turn is a homophobic slur. And so they taking down U-turn signs. If you can do something so damn stupid like that, you better pass that reparations bill and stop playing with it. You better pass that bill and stop playing with us. Insulting us with things that don't have nothing to do with no damn logic. And if they only got the U-turn signs taken down, guys. How are you talking? See, some of y'all right now, your brain is like, brother, wait, I can't even. Some of y'all are Googling it right now. I cannot, hell no, really? Yes, really? I'm almost done. I still can't believe that. My last point here, I'll say this again. Shout out to all of the black organizations who have been pushing for reparations and who have made steps gradually over the years. Give a round of applause. There are so many elders that we have lost who have been fighting for this for so long. We do not want them to die in vain. We cannot allow that. I will say this again. To the artists, to the celebrities, as this government starts to lean in our favor, for whatever reason, whether they feel like they want to do it voluntarily or do not say a damn word. I'm talking about the artists. I'm talking about the athletes. Those of you who are comfortable because you got a little money. Those of you who feel like, man, I ain't got to fight for no reparations. I'm all good over here, man. Y'all just lazy. Y'all just some lazy folks. Why don't you get it like I got it? Why don't you pull yourself up out the mud like I did? I was in the project, I went to jail, I went to shut the hell up. Right now, you are not qualified to say a damn thing when this government is paying what they owe. Shut up, do a dance, make a rap, shut the hell up. Shoot a basketball, throw a football. I love all y'all, you know I do, but when it comes to this topic, you need to sit down. And they think of you just how you portray yourself to be. They believe that you are a monkey. They believe that you are nothing but a dog who throws a ball in the hoop. I'm saying this so we can get sober and that we can humble ourselves. Any of you comedians, any of you who do any of this work out here where you are talking down on the foundation of black Americans, black folk who are striving to have justice met, you should not have any of our business. I'm going to say this to y'all. Some of our people have to be boycotted. You hear what I just said? These are actions. If they come out here and they start saying, yeah, man, I ain't with all that, man. I ain't talking about that reparations stuff, man. We over here making, we get change, you know what I'm saying? Negroes sit down. Matter of fact, a group of us will pull up on them and educate them. You know how the Jews do. As soon as you say something about Israel, that's what happened. Yes. Hi, yes. Mr. Goldstein. We're talking about something. How are we going to clean this up? Then they come out, I'm sorry about saying things about Israel. I'm not anti-Semitic. I'm not anti-Semitic. I believe that the people, you know what I'm saying, they deserve. Y'all done seen it. Every single one of them. Millionaires and billionaires. You mean to tell me your billions didn't free you from this? Wow. So money isn't the ultimate goal, it's just a part of it. Because we have to have economic freedom, we must have the land that we need, we have to get our leg and our foot put back in a place where we are balanced. While we're working, while we're running our businesses, we have to continue to fight for that which is old because of the blood spilled by our ancestors, and that is reparations. Thank you very much. I appreciate all of y'all. Get to work, get to work. Some of you asked about my brand supplement. I don't have any here because it's not about that. It's about reparations. Go to intellectualpower.net, you can get that. Ain't no shameless plug. Them is black employees. You spend it with black folks and build a black folks. Ain't nothing shameless about Democrats. It's a crap answer that. Shout out to the security and Tariq Machine. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate all of you again. Thank you very much.
Due to the system of white supremacy and the oppression that our people have faced. My brothers and sisters, I am proud to say we don't have that problem anymore. We don't have that problem anymore. We don't have that problem anymore. See, we know the answer now. We know the answer now. The answer is black empowerment. The answer is not sitting there trying to acquiesce to them. It's not trying to apologize, be friendly to them. We know what the answer is, and you know what the answer is because you know who you are. That's how they've been able to get away with this. Because they convinced enough of us that we really aren't people. That we really have no culture. That we don't belong in the land that our people are from and in the nation that our people built. But now, when you know yourself, you know who you are, you know who your brother is, you know who your sister is. You will have a sense of empowerment, and that is the answer. My brothers and sisters, that's the answer. So when they tell you, we don't have enough money for reparations, you say, no, that's the answer. Yes, you do. When they tell you, well, you know, reparations is divisive, you say, well, the answer is we don't care. The answer is we don't care if it's divisive. When they tell you that slavery happened so long ago, you were never a slave. Why are you complaining about something that you never went through? Your parents never went through that. I say, our ancestors went through it. They say, you're not your ancestors. I say, yes, the hell we are. Yes, the hell we are. Every single last one of you, you are our ancestors. We are all our ancestors. If you owe our ancestors something, then God damn it, you owe all of us something. That's the answer. That's the answer. So when they tell us that we need to follow the system, try to get along with them, it doesn't matter that we're not going to get anything for it. You should vote anyway. It doesn't matter if you're going to get underpaid. You should show up to work anyway. It doesn't matter. If the police pull you over just for being black, you just pull over and say, yes, sir, anyway, step out the car. Hopefully you don't get shot. And we say hell no to all of that stuff. We understand the solution is our empowerment, and our empowerment is uncompromising. Our empowerment is not meant to make them comfortable. Our empowerment is meant to make them uncomfortable. And we will make them uncomfortable. Because the only way they can suppress a people is by not doing it physically, but doing it mentally, doing it emotionally, doing it psychologically. That's how they've been able to win for all these years. Beyond the physical chains and the shackles and the cages and all that, beyond that, it's the psychological defeat that they've embedded in our ancestors, enough of our ancestors. Shout out to the ones who never fell for it. Shout out to the Harriet Tubmans. Shout out to the Nat Turners. Shout out to the John Horses. Shout out to their brothers and sisters. I can be here all day naming names. I can be here all day naming names. This is the moment that we're going to look back on and say we're next to brothers and sisters, and tomorrow is going to be better than today, because each and every single one of us is going to put our empowerment in front of every single decision that we make, in front of everything we think about. So we know for a fact that their school systems don't empower our children. We know that. So what do? We build our own schools. We know that their jobs fire us first. We know that their jobs pay us less. So what do? We build our own jobs. We know that their societies don't want us in there. Their families don't want us in their neighborhoods. So what do? We build our own neighborhoods. We build our own neighborhoods. Now, some people say, well, what if they come in and take it? They've done it before. They have done it before. They have done it before. We weren't ready before. But we are now. We are now. We are now. We are in the system of white supremacy. And it is important that every single last one of us understand that if this system continues to exist, if we here today, all of us here today, if we don't do everything in our power to end this system, it will destroy the world. This system will destroy the world, but we won't let it. I want to say, every single last one of you all, I'm proud. In the last few years, we've become more awakened with ourselves, more empowered. We've understood who we are, what we need to do. I've never in my life seen anything like this. It almost brings me to tears seeing this. I've never in my life seen this. And I'm seeing little babies here. I wish I could be here when I was 9 years old. That's a blessing to be here. I'm seeing more in the last 5 years of black-owned businesses, people owning stores, people owning restaurants, people owning the clothing stores, online stores. I'm seeing more black-owned businesses than I have in my entire life. I'm seeing more black people join the profession, join nursing, being doctors, being engineers, being lawyers, than I have in my entire life. And not just the black faces in the high places, the on-code foundational black American brothers and sisters. Empowerment is not something you do today. It's not something you do at a rally. It's not something you do here and there for Black History Month. It's something you do every single day. And every single day, brothers and sisters, we're doing that. We're doing that every single day. Every single year, you see black people more empowered than they were the year before. That's progress. That's what white supremacy fears, because when they tell you you're not nothing, then you think you're not nothing, then you won't do anything. But when you know you are something, then you know you can do something, then you will do something, and that's what we're doing. I want to thank you all for this. I want to thank you all for this. And I want to thank you guys, not just for me, but I want to thank you for the next generation. You all need to be praised for what you're doing for the next generation, and the generation after that, and the generation after that, okay? By being uncompromising about your blackness, about your foundational black American, about your foundational black Americanness. Being uncompromising about that. That's what makes the world a better place. My brothers and sisters, it is our responsibility to do so. It is our responsibility to do so. So leaving here, this needs to be a moment that makes tomorrow better and that will make the next day better. Everything you do needs to be about black empowerment. Every single business decision you do with another brother and sister. When you go to a black-owned business, that needs to be about black empowerment. When you say, I want to buy some clothes, but I want my clothes to be about black empowerment. I'm going to buy a t-shirt from a black-owned business. I'm going to go get my nails done from a black-owned business. I'm going to get my hair cut from a black-owned business. If I need to go to the doctor, I'm going to look for a foundational black American doctor to do this. I'm going to look for a foundational black American plumber to fix my sink. Everything is foundational black American, because that is what empowers us. We can't do it by ourselves. Can't get done. We can do it together, though. We can do it together, though. We can do it together, though. The system of white supremacy will end. It's not an if, it's not a hope, it's a fact. It will end because I believe in every single last one of you all. I believe that you guys will not compromise. I believe that you all will not stop. I believe that you guys will strive to be better people tomorrow than you were the next day, and strive to be better and better every day, not only for yourself, but for your brother and for your sister and for your kids and for their kids and for your nieces and for your aunties, for your uncles, for your grandparents, for the next generation, people you will never meet. You're working to make the world a better place for people you will never meet. And that is the most beautiful things a person can do. To make the world better. So when they leave, they know my actions change the world for the better. This is what we do as foundational Black Americans. We've always changed the world for the better. Who knows what the world would be? Who knows what the world would be without us? Brothers and sisters, today is a moment in history. Look around, see all your brothers and sisters who are standing shoulder to shoulder, united with you guys for one cause, to dismantle the system of white supremacy and replace it with a system of justice. We have Foundation Black American rallies. Okay, sorry. We have Foundation Black American rallies. We have Foundation Black American conferences. We have Foundation Black American expos. We're going to have Foundation Black American rallies every single year, y'all. Every single year, y'all. Can I ask y'all a question? Are y'all going to be here next year? Okay. Y'all going to be here next year? I'm so happy to hear that. Because this empowers the next time. Every victory fuels the next victory. And all our people are known for is victories. Yeah, we've been beat down, but we've always gotten back up. Yeah, we might lose the first round, but we always wins the fight. We always win the fight. We always win the fight. We're the best fighters in the world. We have the best culture in the world. We have the best people in the world. We have the most beautiful people in the world. We have the smartest people in the world. We have the best culture because we are the culture, brothers and sisters. We are the culture, brothers and sisters. We are the culture, brothers and sisters. We are the culture. Certified salute to every single Foundation of Black American for coming out today. I appreciate you all. I love you all. I can't wait to see you all next year, and the year after that, and the year after that, and the year after that. I can't wait to see your children grow up and become more empowered versions of yourself and change the world for the better, brothers and sisters. Thank you.
I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. Here I am. A shovel rich, hit a bridge, I'ma keep falling seas. I move on and seas, I just conquer. Stalkers, I'm about with ease. Cause I'm at my apex and others are ego. Nothing but a little leader. I'm a kilo, second to none. Making them cheap words, so don't try to set chili. Cause I ain't the one. I believe rappers, just like Tylenol. And they know it, so I don't see why you're all trying to front. Perpetrating stuff, when you know that I smoke, y'all like to run. Chicken wine like boots, more like sushi. Stay the way, but rap is truly. That make me wanna create. Stay lost and baby now, go rock party until the AM. I'll make a muscle, grab the mic and hustle. But you stand ladies and I'm made out, bustle around with the comedy, superiority, and captivate the whole crowd with harmony. Rhymes with you, definitely immune. Better than dynasty, or Hill Street Blue, or score to score, and door for more without a floor. Cause I can't talk. Come on, say ho! Say ho! When I say him, you say huh? Him? 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 And yeah! Keep it right there. Look, I got some stack of reverend, rap start severing. In my lifetime, believe I never been beaten or even just took it out. You know, come to think about it, I keep these looking out. Real nervous when I'm at your service. So give me that platter, boy, you don't deserve it. I work like a slave till we call a master. When I say a rhyme, you know they ain't pastor. You perfectly fit it, cause I'm committed to entertainer and trainer and Kane. With it, I go and flow and grow. To let you know, I can't I'm not an amateur, but a professional and questionable without doubt superb. So full of action, my name should be a verb. My voice will flow on every note. When I clear my throat, that's all zero. Limited at the Kane, start to go off. Believe it's gonna be smooth sail and so on. Stop another rappers out of their misery. Get a man a battle to make them more history. Fooling and schooling, confusing and I feel it. Watch the war take a fall as I sit there cooling on my throne. Put the cross microphone, yo. Gonna teach y'all can hold the zone, cause I is smooth. Well, excuse me, take a few minutes to mellow out. Big Daddy fingers on the mic and I'ma tell about it in the moment. A rhyme from slip every hour. Solutions in the man up the hour. Flow with no to a slow tempo when you know. Shit won't swing low, deep, yo, the show will go on. Side and forward, transforming on stage. I got a second part. But I'm not animated like a cartoon. I'm for real, shooting lyrics like a hard ball. Of course, you crowd the listeners, spectators. So let's move with the smooth operator. Alright, y'all, if you love yourself, you right now I need to know. So somebody say, I love myself. Say, I love myself. Show me right, you know me right. Show me right, you know me right. Look, the B-I-G-E-A-W-B-Y-K-A-N-D, I'm good credit. Silver making in competition, wishing for an expedition. I'm straight up dishing in the spitting. Listen, represent so wild, love the profile, frontin' hard but it got no style. I give nightmares to those who compete. Freddy Krueger, walking on Kane Street. The views and views and views and grooves, the moves. Truly use my name off, they pay dues. Destruction from the exterminator, but in the calm manner, cause I'm a smooth operator. Alright, y'all, all my hip hop heads out there. I need to hear you say, hola, hola, hola. Come on, y'all, hola, hola, hola. Say yeah. Right there. And look, the girl step up to this. One simple kiss, and it's so familiar. So the nice scream is eyes the pricing girlfriend. Give me scoop like ice cream. Let's swing a fling and grab the ring by the fling. Cause it's a big daddy thing. I'm loving the right word form, so let's play Marvin Gaye and let's get it on. Look, I make it real good like Dr. Feel Good to make sure that my point is understood. When it comes to this, there's none greater. Sincerely yours, smooth operator. Here we go, everybody, come on. Just throw your hands in the air. Let's wait for like you just don't care. Come on, throw your hands in the air. Let's wait for like you just don't care. And say yeah. I'm ready. Backstep to me. You wanna get some? I'm the king, so you know the outcome. I got the victory. They can't get with me. So keep the BC is for history. I'm the finish, going to get Liverpool. For you to be me, it's gonna take a Liverpool. Hey, step into me. Yeah, that's a long move. So what you want, huh? Go and dog food. Competition, I just devour. Like I'm playing on against some chihuahua. But when it comes to being dope, I got it good. Let me tell you who I am. The B-I-G-E-A-W-B-Y-K-A-N-D, dramatic, yeah, not like rain. I'm different. You don't look at me, another. Cause they can't hang. Words to the mother. At least not with the principle of this pedigree. So when I go Lord, you better shoot better. Good job, because you're ready. You're just a part of the night. I'm a machete. This make my sense. You wait until clean. You drop the one, so I can shop into your body. Because you try to fix it. Fight the 13th, I'ma play Jason. Cause I can go that thing puzzle a little. The name is Big Daddy, just big not little. So fuck, in case you won't take a shot. Take a walk. What's the name of your song? Ain't no master. Say what, say what, say what, say what? Ain't no master. Come on, tell me once more. What? Ain't no master. Just one more time. Say what? Ain't no master. Let me tell you what. Around the so dope, the rappers be open. It sound like it's so smooth. I have to open a school of medicine for those who want to feel. I'm building more. Second Lord, that happens is coming out. It's so similar. It's quite confusing for you two will live up. I'll get you later. And what do I hater? Perpetrator. But I'm a straighter. The best, so yes, I guess suggest the rest is best. Test your highness. Unless you just address with best finesse and bless. Kind of glass. I manifest. Back my minister. Some say sinister. Non-stop in the move until finisher. Climax and I max, relax and chill. Have a plate for my nigga, me acting ill. Break yourself, live, ideas start to hit. Next is formation, a words that fit. At the table I sit, make the different shit. For my opinions, paper, hard. I start to stand over easy. I can follow with the power, a Hercules or Samson. But I go further than less. You can skip my camera going out, still that stress. No, that's not a lift, and if you try to riff or get ripped the mail when you give it. Give oh yeah, give oh yeah. I only ignore. It's sleeping on your mind till I start. Can't break me or even make me create the sunlight. You can't do me enough. Think about it if you're trying to go. Everybody, what's the name of this song? Come on. Ain't no backstabbing. I want to hear you over here. What? Ain't no backstabbing. Talk to me over here. What? Ain't no backstabbing. Let me hear you right here. What? I'm here right here and shit. I'm here, must have been up with it. Put a number one ring back here. Get a real idea what it is there. Yeah, want to be competition. Trying to step to me, must be a mission. I'm on the stage where I'm a fisher at. You think I'm losing? Picture that. All right, y'all. Oh, good. There you go. Warm it up, y'all. Good. All right, y'all, my turn. Come, get some, you little mom. I take the cake, but you can't get it from double wedding, authentic, superior, home to me, and all that good fish. I'm the original Asiatic, acrobatic, there you have it, I get dramatic. Create drama when I'm on the scene, and I'm back a mean, like Bruce Springsteen. I'm a father, style, father, meanwhile. Put on trial, a rap, father, exile. Make it double, and a bubble just crumble, and I'm still calm and humble. You need another helping hand to swing on. I stand alone, still get out of ring on. Back and around, baggy and lazy, saucy and husky, still can't face it. If I make this one thing get lit, for you not to come here, period. Boy, ain't walking on delirious. My swim turns like a sword, doesn't know here it is. I can slice and dice and vision like MC. The thought he was nice, since he did it right. Simple hand of life with that band up. See, strike a record like place and dance on. The mic got vanished, not like a savage. In my own when you're doing damage. Is I can find a genuine line with flat top rolls at 89. Peace up, y'all. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night.
Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Channel Raw TV Bay Bay.